Naranga.
Birds SA members were recently advised that trials of vehicle bans on beaches would commence on a number up to 5, according to the correspondence, and constituents of mine, especially those around Warolsey Beach and Flardeys Beach, are interested to know whether any local ones will be included.
Deputy Premier.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and thank you for the question. Yes, members may remember that the Natural Resources Committee of Parliament during the last session, chaired by the Honourable Member for Hyson, had an inquiry into the effect of beach driving. Of course, once that report was finalised with a number of recommendations for consideration, promptly and immediately nothing happened. But we have since then had an election, and we have been looking carefully at the results of that report. It's apparent that two things are true at the same time. One is that beach driving is very much loved by at least a portion of the population in South Australia, and indeed a lot of Victorians who come over here because they can't do it on Victorian beaches. And in fact, I think we're almost the only state that allows any significant amount of driving on beaches, so we tend to get quite a lot of interstate tourism. And at the same time, it is also true that there are some places where the damage being done, not just generally to the natural environment, but specifically to rare birds such as hooded plovers, who perhaps tragically regard it to be an adequate nest to simply hollow out a little bit of sand and sit themselves on it, blending in beautifully, unfortunately. This is what was confronted by the Natural Resources Committee and what's confronted by our community. What the department is proposing to do is to come up with a trial whereby, and they haven't yet identified the beaches, just to jump to the end of the story, but whereby we can identify some beaches where there won't be significant community pushback on not having access to driving, but that there could be some significant environmental benefit, at least for the breeding period when hooded plovers are on the beaches. So I'm yet to receive that briefing, but I'm looking forward to seeing it, and I'm hopeful that it will be greeted with a degree of goodwill to see if we can trial ways in which we can better manage those two realities.